Hi, this is Eslin. Welcome back, fishies. Well, you know I like my leftovers. Well, I had some leftover pasta sauce from the other day. I'm just heating that up on the back burner, but I watched the Food Network, and they were always talking about bucatini pasta. Bucatini, bucatini, bucatini on all of the shows, cooking shows. Bucatini is their #1 pasta. You know what? I wanted to try it. My favorite is linguine. It's a flat pasta, but I like linguine. It's a flat pasta. It's not round, but... And I have one that I've opened up over here already. I just want to show you guys what the bucatini looks like. It's around, but I don't know if you guys can see. It's got a hole in it. It's got a hole in it like a straw. That's the difference in the regular one. It's a little thicker too. It's not like an angel hair pasta. But yeah, I don't know if you guys can see that, but it has a hole in it. Now I have my water boiling already, and I've added salt. I like to add kosher salt to my pasta water. You always want to add salt to your water, so it's boiling, so we're going to add the pasta. But one thing they say, and it's in Italy, in Italian, you don't break the pasta. So that's why I have a bigger pot. We're going to try to get it in there without bending it. Now this particular pasta, they say, takes 9 to 10 minutes, but you know, since Sandy likes hers done, we're going to go for maybe 11 or 12 minutes. So remember, always open it away. Boiling water away. You don't want to get burned. Now, I have this pasta that's already open. I'm going to just slide it in the water. Now, I've already seasoned the water. I'm just going to take this and just, you know, taking it and putting it over there. We're going to put the top back on it. And we're going to set this for 12 minutes. Timer is going. 12 minutes. Now, angel hair pasta is like a round pasta. It's a smaller one. Like I said, this is the linguine. Then they have the fettuccine. The fettuccine is flat like the linguine, but it's a little thicker. It's a little thicker pasta. And like I was saying before, this bucatini, it's round, but it has a hole in it like a straw. So I think that's where the sauce can get more absorbed into the noodle pasta. And we're not going to have any bread or any sides with it today, only because I've been trying to stay away from the bread, and I figured that the pasta would be enough carbs. I'm going to get a spoon and just stir my sauce there so it doesn't stick and burn. Like I said, remember, always steaming something hot away from you so you don't get an unnecessary facial. Yep, just stir this up. This is heating up really nice. Some of the leftover pasta sauce. Did you smell that? It smells even better. It smells even better than the first day I made it. I'm going to sit that over there. Now you occasionally want to stir the pasta so it doesn't stick. Oh, it's coming out, it's jumping out of the pot. Yeah, we are going to let this cook down. And I also have shredded some cheese. Let's see. Some shredded cheese. It's got mozzarella, Asiago, and Fontina. I couldn't remember the other day the Italian cheeses that's in here, but those are the Italian cheeses that's in here. I shredded it because I'm going to sprinkle it on top once I get the pasta. I'm going to try something new today. I've seen on the Food Network how they curl it. How they use a big fork and curl it and lay it in a dish. I'm going to try that today. Yes, I'm going to try it. See if it works out for me. Now, you have to have a long fork. You can't have the regular, I don't have a shorter fork to show you, but this is a long fork that they use to tour the pasta. And these are the little short ones for gathering the pasta. They have longer ones, but I like these for cooking a small amount of pasta, not a lot. Just going to stick these here. We have a couple more minutes to wait till this pasta's pretty done. It's softening up now. You can see it's softening up. Before it was really stiff. Remember how hard it was? It was stiff. So this way it's softening up. If it leaves, maybe if I leave it alone, it'll cook a little faster. I don't know why I keep messing with it. I don't know what else to do. But you know what? We can talk about other stuff. You could add like fresh parsley to this if I had it to sprinkle on top. Basil is also good. Fried basil is also good. I don't have any fresh herbs right now. It's wintertime here. It's cold outside. And I haven't been to the store yet. But I will get some fresh basil. And maybe we'll fry some up. And next time we'll stick it on the top of our pasta. And you know what? You can also take leftover pasta and make what they call a spaghetti bake or a pasta bake. What you do is you put it all together with the salt. You put the noodles in the bottom, maybe a pie pan. Then you put some olive oil in the bottom on that. Then you put the sauce on top, and you put your cheese, noodles, and sauce. Then you bake it in the oven. But we're not going to do that today. That's just one thing that I do know that they do with leftover pasta. Yes. Oh, we'll have to turn the fire on that. That's heating up pretty quick in the back. I must have it on high. Let me get my spoon again and stir it. My spoon to stir this up. Oh, man, the smell-o-vision. That's like when you have pizza, spaghetti. Your spaghetti sauce is exactly the same. It tastes better 2 or 3 days later. Get this out the way. Now, you know what? I shouldn't have this cheese that close to the stove. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit it back on the counter until after my pasta's done and I drain it. And I'm trying to sprinkle it on top because I don't want it to melt. So I'll sit that back over there. Now, there are different names of pasta, but this particular olive oil, this Pompan, I like this kind. They have bigger bottles. The reason I buy the smaller bottles is that I don't leave it open as much. I can use it, and then I don't have, it won't go bad. I mean, even though I don't think it goes bad, yes, it does. But the reason I use the smaller ones is I use them up faster. This particular one is the saute and frying one. There is the robust, which is for salads. As I said, for salads. But this particular one here, the smooth, is for sauteing and stir frying. The reason I'm going to put it on to this particular one, pasta, is because the pasta's hot. Now, if I had cold pasta, I would use the robust. But the pasta is hot, so I'm going to use the smooth. Let's check on this pasta some more. Oh, yeah, it's cooking up really nice. This pasta's coming along real nice. Now, you want to add, I added maybe about 1/4 of a cup of salt. A little 1/4 of a cup of salt. About this much, this measuring cup full. About 4 tablespoons. I put about this much salt in my water. You want to season it. That way your pasta is seasoned. But, you know, sometimes you might go out and say, oh, wow, this is a little bland. Well, maybe they didn't season the pasta. When you're cooking, you have to season every step. But don't forget to taste it because you might add too much of something. It is better to always add. You can always add versus take out. Yes, you can mess it up a little bit. But otherwise, you know, you can do it like that. This particular sauce has carrots in it. I put the carrots in it in place of sugar to sweeten it a little bit. You can try it if you like. I mean, I use just the yellow carrots, but maybe the rainbow carrots are a little bit sweeter. Next time, we will try it with the rainbow carrots. The rainbow carrots are a little bit sweeter than the orange carrots. So yes, we will try that. Just anything to try to get rid of that sugar, that granulated sugar. You know, that sugar really isn't that good for you. I mean, honey is good. Honey is another substitute. Another episode, we'll talk about sugars. There's like 49 or 50 different words that they use for sugar to try to trick you. They say there's no sugar, but then when you look at the label, there's a sugar that they don't call sugar. Like brown rice, that's sugar. Okay? Other things are just sugar. But that's for a different episode. Check on this again. Oh yeah, see, it's coming up really nice. It's almost ready. Like I said, the Cook shows, all they talk about is bucatini. They hardly ever mention any other kind of pasta. But that's what made me curious. But you know what? They were right, because the bucatini, it absorbs sauce more because it has that hole in it. That's one good thing. Like macaroni. You know how the macaroni has the hole in it and absorb more sauce? This is just straight macaroni. That's all I can say. Just straight macaroni. Yep, got that going. Okay, let's get the bowl ready over here. Now, I'm going to use one of the bowls that I've used before. We're going to get the bowl ready. We're going to get the bowl ready. So I can take this stuff here, set it aside. We don't need this anymore. Okay, we have a couple minutes. A couple more minutes on here for the pasta. Oh yeah, that looks about ready, don't you think? Here. Let's see. Yeah, that looks good, doesn't it? Looks about ready. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take this, turn the fire off. I'm going to go over here and drain this real quick, then I shall be right back. You know, we have a little bit of dead space. I'm just draining the water off of it. Oh, wow. Now, I drained the water off of the pasta. Now, like I said, I'm just going to take a little bit of olive oil, just a little bit. Drizzle it on there. Give it a little sheen, a little shine. Oh, wow, yeah, just a little bit. Take my trusty grabbers. Now, see how it's shiny? I don't know if you can tell it's shiny. Yes, it has a gloss to it. Now, like I said, what I'm going to try to do, I've never done it before, but I've seen them do it. How they plate it, they twist it on the fork. Oh, it's not working out too good for me. I don't know how they get it so nice. I'm trying. I am rolling it on the fork. I'm rolling it on the fork and it just don't want to stay. I'm going to have to practice that. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to pour it in here. I'll just put that in there like that. We'll set the pot over here. So I'm going to try to make this pasta look a little bit more prettier. I don't know how to roll it. Now I'm going to get the spoon of sauce over top. Sauce over the top and the cheese. Remember, always away. We can bring this forward. Turn that one off. Take it and we're going to spoon the sauce on the top of it. Make it, try to look halfway decent. I need to practice my plating. Yeah, we're going to put that on top like that. Then I'm going to take some cheese, sprinkle it on top. How does that look to you? It looks good? Does it look okay for you? It looks good? We're going to taste it. We're going to taste it. Now this is extremely hot. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cut the noodle. I'm only cutting it now because it's really hot. And I want to get a taste for you guys. Okay. You know what? When you're eating it, you can get some of the sauce through the pasta because it has that hole in it. And the pasta is absorbing the sauce. I'm going to have to take another bite of this. That is very good. Bucatini pasta. Let me show you, give me another view of that. Bucatini pasta. If you like what you see, click the thumbs up. If you want more, hit the dinner bell. You can also leave a comment for us to discuss. That's that part-time that's kicking in again. If you like, you can share. And I would like for everybody to stay safe and positive. Bucatini, it's a different pasta. See you next time.